Hello, it's Coder Boy back with you, and today we're going to be talking about Tennessee. Yes, the beautiful state of Tennessee. So let's just start off with the basics. The capital is Nashville. The largest city, though, is Memphis. Okay? Tennessee became a state on June 1st, 1796. And its official language is English. The capital, I don't know what this is again. The capital is Nashville. The largest metro is the Nashville metropolitan area. It is ranked the 36th largest state in the United States of America. The population is ranked 17th of the United States of America. The total is 6 million, let me see if I get this wrong. I'm going to try. 6,006,051. I know it's way higher. I don't really know how to pronounce these words. So, the highest point of Tennessee is Clingman's Dome, and the lowest point is the Mississippi River at the Mississippi border. Okay. And Clingman's Dome is 6,643 feet, and the Mississippi border is 178 feet. That's really low. Okay. The governor currently is Bill Haslam. Okay. And let's talk about the climates. Most of the state is a humid subtropical climate, with the exception of some higher elevations in the Appalachians. By the way, if you don't know, the Appalachians are a mountain range that run through Tennessee. Okay, just right where Dollywood is, in that area, by Gatlinburg, which are classified as having a mountain temperature climate or a humid continental climate due to the colder temperatures. The Gulf of Mexico is the dominant factor of the climate of Tennessee, with winds from the south being responsible for most of the state's annual precipitation. Generally, the state has hot summers and mild to cool winters, with generous precipitation throughout the year. The highest average monthly precipitation, generally in the winter and the spring months between December and April. The driest months on average are August to October. That means the driest, when it gets the less rain or snow, is October. Is August to October. On average, the state receives 50 inches or 130 centimeters of precipitation annually. Snowfall ranges from 5 inches, 13 centimeters in West Tennessee, over 16 inches, 41 centimeters in the higher mountains in the East Tennessee. Okay, now let's talk some stuff about Tennessee is divided up into what we call divisions. Okay. And they have Middle Tennessee, East Tennessee, and West Tennessee. So, we're going to talk a little bit about East Tennessee. Okay, so the Blue Ridge area lies on the eastern edge of Tennessee, bordering North Carolina. This region of Tennessee is characterized by the high mountains of the rugged terrain of the western Blue Ridge Mountains. So, the Appalachian Mountains goes through East Tennessee. Also, Clingman's Dome is there too, which are subdivided into several subdivisions named the Great Smoky Mountains, the Bald Mountains, the Yukon Mountains, the UK Mountains, the Ron Highlights, and the Iron Mountains. The elevation of Blue Ridge Mountain is 5,000 feet, or 1,500 meters above sea level. Clingman's Dome is the state's highest point located in the region. Okay. Now let's talk about some Middle Tennessee. Now, Middle Tennessee is where Nashville is. It's where Murfreesboro is. It's where all those cities. But Memphis is not in Middle Tennessee. West of the Cumberland Plateau is the Highlands Ridge, an elevated plain that surrounds the North Nashville Basin. The northern section of the Highlight Rim, known for its tobacco production, is sometimes called the Perennial Plateau. It's located primarily in the southwest Kentucky. The Nashville Basin is characterized by rich fertilized farm and country, and the great diversity of natural wildlife. Middle Tennessee is common destinations for sailors crossing the Appalachian Mountains from Virginia in the 1800th century and the early 19th centuries. It's an important trading route called the Natchez Trace. And the Natchez Trace, created and used for many generations by American Indians, connected Middle Tennessee to Lower Mississippi River town of Natchez. And Natchez is a city in Mississippi. Okay, let's talk about Tennessee. Let's talk about West Tennessee. Now, West Tennessee is where Memphis is. Okay, Memphis and Jacksonville. West of the Highland Rim and Nashville Basin is the Gulf Coastal Plain, which includes the Mississippi Inlet Bay. The Gulf Coastal Plain is the term of area. The predominant land of Tennessee is land region in Tennessee. The part of the large geographic land area begins at the Gulf of Mexico, extends north into the southern Illinois. In Tennessee, the Gulf Coastal Plains is divided into three sections that ascend from the Tennessee River to the east to the Mississippi River in the west. Okay. Now we're going to talk about major cities. So, there's a lot of major cities. So, here's just some major cities. The toppest we know is Memphis. It has the highest population, and Memphis is in Shelby County. And that's the second is Nashville in Davidson County. Third is Knoxville in Knox County. The fourth is Chattanooga. And Chattanooga has some pretty fun stuff there. Like, they have an aquarium, and it's really cool. Chattanooga is in Hamilton County. Clarksville is the fifth. Montgomery. Murfreesboro, the sixth in Rutherford County. Franklin is the seventh in Williamson County. Jackson is the eighth in Madison. Johnson City is in Washington. It's the ninth. And Bartlett, 10th in Shelby County. Okay. History. Early history. The area known as the Tennessee was first inhabited by the Powell Indians near 12,000 years ago. The names of the cultural group that is inhabited by the area between the first settlement of the time of European contact are unknown, but the several district cultures places have been named by archaeologists, including the Woodland in Mississippi, whose chill forms were cultures predictions of the Mocha people who inhabited the Tennessee River Valley before the Cherokee migrated into the river's headquarters. Speaking of, let's talk. Okay, so now it's time for our letter of the day. So for our question of the day. So our question of the day is, when was the last state to join the United States? Was it Alaska or was it Hawaii? Okay. And now let's talk about, that's it. So, that's it. Thank you for watching.